Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another GBHL YouTube video. You are here with your GBHL host, GBHL James.
And GBHL Jamie. And it's Speak, Friend and Question time.
Woo!
On a Tuesday.
Yeah, we're doing this on a Tuesday. You're working this Thursday, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, not as many questions this week, which is great, because it means it's going to be a shorter video for us. At the same time, where are we now, Jamie?
Right now, we'll be probably either coming home from Throne of Skulls, or taking part in Throne of Skulls, or something in Nottingham.
That's right, and we will be wearing these t-shirts. This is the first Speak, Friend and Question wearing official GBHL YouTube channel t-shirts. So big up Mr. Thomas Harrison, who made this amazing design for us.
Thank you.
And there has already been a video detailing about how you guys can get your hands on one of these t-shirts to help support our channel. So we are going to get stuck in with our Speak, Friend and Question, and we start off with Dave E7492. He's put, I'm with James and his pro hot drinks, specifically tea, Crusade. Yeah, that's right. People who don't drink tea are weirdos. Like Jamie. I love the Gladiator idea. Also, just watched Isengard versus Moria. Isengard!
Yeah.
have you recovered from
fine.
Mr. Grumpy Poo? He was having a soul.
Everyone else noticed on that, so they're like, my god, the sixes.
Yeah, but that is what it's like.
Yeah.
To have such horrendous dice on your side. It happened to me in the Rohan game. It happened to me in the Dwarf game. It happened to me in many battle reports, which are the most popular battle reports on our channel.
Yeah,
are the ones where my dice abandoned me. So it was nice to get some retro. That is the best dice rolling I've ever had on screen.
Yeah, definitely.
And you didn't like it?
No.
And you don't like tea either?
No.
You should let me make you a brew.
No.
I make a cracking brew. Like a real good brew. I make a brew that if you didn't like my brew, you'll never like any brew.
No.
No?
No.
Never? Oh well, there you go. Unfortunately, the Crusade isn't working on Jamie Giblin. Next up,
we got Reven1532. Thanks for the answers and videos, guys. I've finally concocted an all-hero 500 point list. So, how does Aragorn on horse with armour, Imrahil on horse with lance, and Knight of the Pelennor sound? I like the theme of the mighty heroes of Pelennor Field, but I dislike how susceptible it is to magic. Any comments and tips on how to use an all-hero force? Great report with Lewis, by the way, James.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Lots of mistakes made.
Lots.
And I apologise. It was not, as Jamie Giblin would like to imply, casual cheating.
Definitely was.
It wasn't.
Oh, yeah,
I think I had in my mind it, because I think I said that the twins were defence 7.
Yeah.
And it's because I had in my mind that that they were like Glorfindel, that they had no armour, and then when you put heavy armour on them,
They become defensive.
they go +2. So I thought they were defence 5 and went up by 2. But sorry about that. I'm glad that you enjoyed it though.
Yeah. As for the how to use all hero, you've got to smash people. You got to do the typical cavalry of charging when you've lost priority. Heroic combat that first turn, try and kill as much as possible. Take them to 1 off breaking, then break them next turn. And you essentially get 2 turns worth of smashing them as much as possible. Yeah.
I think it's a good little list actually. I
Yeah.
don't mind trying that. That's Aragorn on horse with armour, Imrahil on horse, lance, and Knight of the Pelennor sound. That's right up my street.
Yeah.
I might give that a go. I mean, it is at under 500 points. It's going to be susceptible to magic because you can't get like a Gandalf the Grey in there to protect them with blinding light and stuff like that, or whatever else. But you know, they've still got 9 will.
Yeah. Each one's got 3.
They're all 3/3 heroes.
You should survive that one blasting turn of we're going to try and transfix in this turn.
Ironically, one of the weaknesses is Knight of the Pelennor only having 5/5.
Yeah. Go up against elves and he should be the first
He'll be
thing
the first,
to fall.
Yeah, first one to go down. But yeah, I like that. I might give that a go. I might get myself an Imrahil on horse and lance. If anybody would like to send me that miniature, let me know and we'll send it straight up to Kev Lawrence to get it painted for me. He's a legend. That last bat rep was the first time with the twins from Shadow and Flame as well, so I hope you like seeing some Shadow and Flame painted miniatures. Next up we've got George Downing. He's put, thanks for answering my question, guys, and my exams went well, so it's not a problem. Fantastic, well done, fam. I think the idea of having a co-op battle company sometime would be awesome. Sounds so cool, I can't wait for it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it, aren't we? We're going to try and do some of it today.
Oh yes, yeah.
See what time my brother's coming in. My brother's coming up north, so I'll have to drop Jamie off at the station, pretend I don't know him, and then pick my brother up. I don't mean that. My next question isn't directly linked with a hobby, but more of a concept. Do you think people would be interested in a digital tabletop war game? For example, the Hobbit SBG, the video game. I would love your opinions on this, as it's my project at the moment to make such a thing. Thanks.
I think it's been tried, and I think it's Vector. They host sort of online tabletop gaming. So I know they do sort of Blood Bowl and X-Wing and other things. And they've tried it when Lord of the Rings was in its prime. They tried it with Lord of the Rings, and because you have to use sort of hexes or squares to make a video game work, basically, it becomes very, very difficult to recapture the sort of freedom of movement that Lord of the Rings gives. In that you couldn't, it's hard to like bend around on squares and things.
Yeah.
So you could try your best, but I think it's going to be quite tough to replicate the game's rules in video game format.
Sounds cool.
Not impossible, just it'd be very tough.
I think it sounds really cool. Someone here, Jamie Finnegan, from Stockport, I think. I love Lord of the Rings Tactics for PSP, which is probably as close as you could get. Amazing game. You ever play that?
I didn't know this, but I saw this comment and went and checked it out on YouTube. It looked like a decent game.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Next up, we've got Dreadnought 369.
Got a question, guys. What should I mix with Minas Tirith, Arnor, Fiefdoms? Or what should I mix with Minas Tirith, Arnor, Fiefdoms, or Rohan?
Fiefdoms.
Yeah, Fiefdoms and Minas Tirith make a good
Axemen of Lossarnach.
Supporting and then getting a fight 4, and then when their front line goes down, start piercing striking to kill stuff.
Forlong on horse, mini Dwalian.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. That's what I'm waiting for from Slayer Gaming, some Axemen of Lossarnak. And if anybody would like to send me a Forlong, or 2 Forlongs, so I have to have one converted to be on a horse, you know where I am. Send me one. Next question, we've got David Lowe. But, hi, the guy writing the article about your effect on the Hobbit community was me. Oh, thank you very much, David. So thanks again for your responses to that. I am on it, but I've got a million things going on at uni. I've also not asked a question for a while, so here's an unimaginative, non-SBG related question. Lord of the Rings aside, what are some of your favourite movies? Keep up the good work, and see you in Nottingham.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, well, we've already met. Brilliant. He's put also the GBHL community rendition of Let It Go brought a tear to my eye. I think Jamie should do a rendition in his Jon Snow voice.
No.
Yeah? No. Let it go. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. Let it go. I'll stop right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Favourite movies? I really like Troy. I watched Troy ridiculous amounts in uni. Good battle scenes.
Yeah.
Other films. I really like the Tarantino.
Yes, Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs are up there.
Reservoir Dogs, got to be up there. Reservoir Dogs was on my badge when I was at Odeon.
Looking back on the track with my little green bag. That is a tune.
That's great.
It's a great movie.
Do you ever play the game?
Sorry, kids. If you are under a certain age, you cannot watch that movie. Have I ever
played the Reservoir Dogs video game?
No.
That was good.
Is it good?
Yeah. It gives you the ending that you never had, and depending on how you played the game, whether you were psychopath, professional, or just average,
could you choose like which Mr. Colour you were?
You got put as one for each level,
right,
but you got to choose how you played each one.
Okay.
So you could either be professional and just only kill those required, or you could be psychopath and just kill everyone. And depending on your sort of alignment that you went through the entire thing, you got an ending set to that.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs is a good movie. I think my favourite movies are... there's a movie called Crash, which is about prejudice, which is really, really good. I love that movie. Cool Hand Luke, that's a really good movie. The Green Mile.
Yeah.
Love that. Shawshank Redemption, very good movie. It's got loads. There's loads of movies I really like. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be getting a Jon Snow, Let It Go. We should get JT to sing it for us.
Yeah.
He's got a proper Yorkshire accent, hasn't he?
Next up, we've got Edward Ball. # Real Men Fight on Fell Beasts. That is all. Smiley face. No, Real Men Fight on Foot.
So, right, come on. In front of our viewers,
yeah.
Right, okay, it's already been the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you bringing all foot Rohan?
It all depends on the Friday night, how the games go.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you actually think
I've not painted up like 40,
you've done quite a good job on them? They're like some of your best painted miniatures.
I've not painted up 42 models
Just because you're planning to give them to me.
I've painted up 42 models to not use them. You'd be worried.
I am worried. To be fair, you can really hoard it out with foot Rohan, can't you?
Once again, if I drop all those throwing spears, I get like 80 points back. That's like another warband.
Yeah, suck off the throwing spears. Not worth it. They're awful.
They're not.
You'll find that you'll have 3 games where they don't do anything, and you get 1 game where they do everything.
Yeah, and I win that game.
Yeah, but you lose the others.
Yeah, that's still. As long as I get best opponent.
Best opponent, is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
Okay, next up we've got Kurt Leach. He's put, will you do the Jon Snow voice now?
No. It's not happening. Sorry.
Such a sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
The things I would like to change with this hobby is that bows should do more damage from closer up and less from further away. Kind of like X-Wing. My question is there anyone that you're not looking forward to playing against at Throne of Skulls? There's pressure on if you bring in Rohan.
No, not really. Throne of Skulls is completely random, so if I do get drawn against anyone, it's just, oh well, let's have a go.
Mm.
You never know what scenario it's going to be, so you can't plan for, I hope I don't play this person at this scenario, because it could be any point at any time. So
I just hope it's someone that I've never played at a tournament before.
That's always the biggest thing, especially when we've got like a group of 80 of us going or so.
Yeah.
If you play someone you already know, it's like, oh, what's up? Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
I want to play someone new.
Yeah. Yeah. I really hope that I get drawn against people that I, first up, haven't played against before, but then second up, haven't played against at a tournament before.
Yeah.
So, for example, I've not played against Damien or Tom Harrison at a tournament before.
Yeah.
You know, but I played against Ed a few times at the tournament. I played against Owen a couple of times. Played against you a couple of times.
Yeah.
And we get to play each other each week. That'd be really disappointing.
Yeah, like, Nick, sort it out.
Nick, please don't have us playing each other. We're wearing the same T-shirt. Yeah. We should be as far away from each other in that gaming hall as possible. We look like a team anorak. Yeah. So yeah, I just hope I get to play some people that I've not played before. Next up, we've got Brad, the hipster.
Hey guys, I'd just like to say thank you for inspiring me to get back into the hobby. Would love to attend one of your tournaments in the coming future and take on the Viking himself. He hates Rohan. It must be you. You're the Viking, apparently. Also, one question. How do Rumil as brothers or Ellen and Elrhay brothers together? Keep up the good work, lads.
Right, let's sort things out first of all. Okay, your first part of your question, that's good. That's a good start. Yeah, thanks for inspiring me to get back into the hobby. We're happy about this. Yeah, you would love to attend one of our tournaments. That's a good follow-up. Yeah, Stockport, September 2.0, Desolation of. You'll be there. But what's it? Take on the Viking himself. Okay, that's okay. But then everything collapses. You hate Rohan? I mean, what are you bringing? Let me tailor obscenely against you. Let's do Lords of Battle. Let's do a Get Buff Bat Rep. It works for me. So hopefully we'll see you at Stockport in September. And the question is how do Rumil versus Eladan and Elrhay? Eladan and Elrhay, sure. Get it up.
Tough one. I think Eladan and Elrhay would take that. Although it's if one of them goes down, you can Rumil could kite the other one away, shield against him, force you to reroll 6s, and how they just pop shots.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know. Rumil.
We should do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I've got Eladan and Elrhay. You got Howdy and Rumil with you?
I'm not sure I've got them with me or not. But
check, because that'd be a really quick bit of content
actually,
we could throw up today.
No, Rumil's in my Hobbit little carry case.
Never mind. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds like fun. So we will do that especially for you. Now remember, I don't think I've seen his name before.
No.
So welcome to Speak Friend Question. What's he have to do next week?
Since we've answered your question, you've got to ask another one next week. You're stuck in our little loop.
You are in the loop. Next up, we've got Tour Seragon. He's started watching Vikings thanks to you guys. And
thanks to me.
Awesome.
Thanks to me.
I'm taking full credit. Should fill the void after Game of Thrones. Glad you like the Champ of Champs idea. I had to go with my heroes, and Gothmog did surprisingly well with his 3 heroics and lucky rolls. He's a good hero, Gothmog, isn't he? He's a good hero. I think it's going to be good fun. Going to be really, really good fun. I like the idea that you take so many points of heroes, and you have to put out the lowest. So you start with the captain,
your weakest,
and it slowly gets up and see which force wins. We could almost do that like it was a mini league, so not like a knockout tournament but do it so everybody plays everybody,
like a round robin.
Yeah. Everybody plays each other and see who's at the top, and then the top 2 play each other at the end or something, like Super League.
Yeah, do that. Sure. Why not?
Yeah, sounds good. It's content.
My question this week.
Yeah, when I win the Euro Millions, which I plan on doing quite soon, what could I buy you two, which would help you out with your fantastic channel?
A studio. Studio and cameras and sound and recording equipment. That would be brilliant.
Buy Jamie a car and some driving lessons.
Nah.
Yes.
Don't do that. Buy me a chauffeur. And a car.
Yeah, that would help. I am your chauffeur. Mind you, Steve is giving us a lift. Given us a lift to Nottingham, so thank you very much, Steve.
Cheers, Steve. Hopefully we made it there safely and back safely.
Yeah, I've not been in a car with Steve before.
He's
Jamie Finnegan.
Thanks for answering my questions. And yes, James, it was me who messaged you on Facebook, but I wouldn't hold your breath for people asking for your autographs.
You don't have to be cool about it now. I'm quite happy to sign something for you. You know, when you buy one of these GBHL YouTube channel T-shirts, you know, pay an extra tenner through the PayPal, and we will sign it for you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
I'd say I've easily spent 300 quid in the last few months through Element Games and didn't know where to click to say you guys put me onto them. But definitely will be doing in the future.
Yeah, see, this seems to have been the issue. It seems to be so hard. You know, I think Element Games have actually done really, really well out of this sponsorship, because so many people have said that they spent so much money, but we've got diddly. Well, apart from our prize support, which was amazing, we really appreciate that. But that part of that was through just choosing them to effectively sell the tickets for us.
Yeah.
And by choosing them, they took a cut, and that's good for them. Yeah. And of course, then
you're on their website anyway, so. And
it's good for them to give out things like the £5 vouchers and stuff, because then you go in,
you very rarely have a £5 item if it is paintbrushes, and you go, oh, well, that's 20 quid normally. It's discounted at your price with this £5 off. I'll buy that. Oh, whilst I'm here, I'll pick up this as well.
I think a lot of the vouchers get used online, so then it becomes your online retailer. So I think they've done really, really well out of this. So, always good. If you buy from Element Games, make sure that you
scour it for the
make sure you find the I came through the GBHL, and maybe also make a point of saying, listen, you know, I found it really, really hard to find the I found through the G, and I've spent this much because of the channel. You know, and I really want that to be recognised.
Might get some post funding.
I don't think it's going to happen. So the next point, but anyway, as someone coming back to the hobby from when it was first released, I have no friends in the hobby. What would be your top 5 tips for a newcomer to the hobby? Cheers, guys. First thing first, watch his channel. Keeps you in the loop of what's going on.
Secondly, I was going to say, get on the Facebook group. That'll be in the description below. Thirdly, the One Ring is probably the best place for the newcomers to go to, and then type your name type your area into the what do you call it?
The population finder.
Yeah, that's it. That'll give you people in your area.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the last two.
Come to tournaments.
Yeah,
that's the best way of meeting people, is to come to tournaments. And I believe you don't live too far away, so just arrange some games with me and Jamie, because we're always looking for opponents. In fact, our ideal situation is that every Thursday at lunchtime that we had 2 people come and play with us until about 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So enough time for 2 games, really. Now, by both of us being able to get a game each against each opponent, we get 4 bat reps. And that's a really good use of time, because we can do the Q&A before it.
Yeah.
4 bat reps plus a Q&A is invaluable content. So guys, I mean, if anybody wants to come up, it's really good if you can come up in 2s. And you don't live too far away, Jamie, so just get in touch and we'll have some games. There's a few other people in the area as well. You've got Steve, and Quinn Duggan's really keen for a game at some point. We've not been able to get a game with him. Next up, we've got Wobchicka.
What's that name?
Wobchicka! I think it's a new Chocho master.
Wobchicka.
Wobchicka, 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 Wob!
That's weird.
Wobba chicka, wobba chicka, wobba
I meant
chicka.
a name.
It's a new one.
Yeah.
It's a new Chocho Master. You're being supplanted.
Ooh.
Oh! Wobba chicka! Wobba chicka! It's a new one. It's going to catch on. No longer will people walk through their school corridors saying "Chocho Master." They'll now walk around going "Wobba chicka!"
Are you doing painting again?
No, unfortunately, I can't use that excuse. I'm hungry. That's what it is.
Wobchika, thoughts on a Mirkwood Ranger list? For example, Tariel 10 Rangers, Legolas 10 Rangers, and Ranger Captain 10 Rangers. I could add in some dwarves for a front line shield wall to make the most of the elven cloaks and avoid enemy bow fire on squishy toughness 3. You must be an old Warhammer Fantasy or 40k player using toughness 3, a defense 3 in this game, buddy. Or maybe Gladriel Gandalf for blinding light. I think, yeah, Damien had a good success with his dwarves with shield and spear, blocking them. Then when combat comes, switch it up so that the elves are in front and dwarves support him. Also, what about pure Knights of Rivendell list, mounted over on Knights and Lindir Knights?
Good fun.
Yeah.
Good all-rounded force.
Cheers, guys. I'm loving all the content.
Thank you very much. Wobba chicka! Yeah, I like that. All that. The idea of an all-mounted
elf.
Yeah, because they can do so many different things. It's not like if you did a Sons of Ale list.
Yeah.
It was because it's got that just has to go in and smash stuff then. Whereas Knights of Rivendell can multi-roll.
They can skirt around, yeah.
Yeah, which is important when you're cavalry. Next up, we've got Doom Bunny. He's put, thanks for answering. Nice indoor lighting and everything, but I must admit, I kind of missed the guerrilla nature of the van episodes. There was always a sense that the police or a random drug dealer would pop in for a chat at some point. Yeah, it did have that feel. So this week's question is more to do with content creation. I realise you both work and deal with the realities of modern living, and as such have limited time for making videos. I also feel as though you both have created a larger sense of community at GBHL, and was wondering what we could do to help you beyond the scourings of YouTube. Some free ideas. Tom Harrison could host an hour of wolves and cheese. Don't deny it, I can smell it from the States.
We've been called out, Tom Harrison.
Wolves and cheese? Have I missed something?
Like, Aragorn calls it an hour of wolves and shields or something.
Oh, right, okay.
When the aged man comes crashing down.
Oh, okay. Okay. And Damien could show us just how he managed his many conversions. I quite enjoyed his tournament coverage. Happy strategy battle gaming. Okay, so first up, how you guys can help us is doing things like, now that the t-shirts are available, is to order t-shirts. We're going to have dice available, so I've still not heard back from them. Yeah. I might just send a form again. Yeah. And just say, do not do 2 orders. Getting hold of this kind of stuff is great. Comment, liking, sharing, subscribing really helps us.
Sharing and liking, and the like and commenting is sort of the biggest for YouTube to push our videos above the others.
Yeah, it really, really helps. And if you've got friends who are into wargaming, getting them to like our channel, that really, really helps. That really helps. Also, coming to our tournaments. We're hoping to do sort of 2 or 3 a year.
Yep.
So coming to our tournaments really helps us. Now, in terms of creating more content, people coming to play us is a big thing.
Yeah.
A big thing. Now, Damien's already helping us at the tournaments doing the
roving reporting.
Yeah, which is really great. It does help us massively. And in terms of getting other guys involved in the channel, down the line, we'll certainly do that. But one thing which is going to be massive is when we do this effectively like a mini Kickstarter. We've got a list. We just need to get our joint account sorted, I think, and then we will effectively do a video which will say to you guys, listen, this is how you can help us immediately. Help us get things like cameras and
microphones, so we can actually start the podcast going off. And
we've got loads of things we'd like to do. So yeah, just getting behind us and supporting us that way would be great. And we've also got some other ideas in terms of almost creating like a Vault membership almost, where we would create a couple of extra videos a week or month, which would be on an exclusive playlist for those of you who contributed per month. It's only like a couple of pounds, but it would help pay for the time that we're putting into this and justify it a bit more. So those are definitely ones. Can you think of any others?
No, you pretty much took them all.
Sorry. It's because I knew that this big question would be coming next from
Jeremy Smith.
Sam the Eagle.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
That was so funny. And Jeremy Smith has now made that his profile picture. He's Sam the Eagle.
Tactical question this week.
All weirdos. That's brilliant.
Correct. When should you use the stun special attack with staffs and clubs? Say you take the Fellowship, Gandalf with sword and staff. He attacks first with staff, wins a duel roll, and elects to stun. Next round, his opponents can't do anything, right? So now Gandalf strikes with sword, hoping to finish his opponent off. Is this how it works, or am I off a bit? Anyway, keep up your amazing work. Looking forward to Middle Earth's Deadliest Monsters. P.S. Sings. I'm proud to be American because at least I know I'm free. I don't know that song.
I'm proud to be an American because at least I know I'm free. So, is it not a Team America World Police song or something?
Oh, is it?
I don't know. Something like that.
I've not watched that. That's another thing I've not watched in years.
You've not watched it?
In years.
Oh, right, I was going to say. A friend of mine stole that from me. Liam Rapizo. Sort it out. Loser.
So, stun. I guess the best time to use it. It's tough to get it right because don't you both roll a dice, compare your strength values, and
is that not bash?
I don't know. It's one of them. No, I'm pretty sure. Is that not stun? Or stun's on a 4+, isn't it? One of them's on a 4+. Yeah, no. Stun's on a 4+. You stun them and they become fight 1, street value 1, attacks 1 for the next turn.
I guess it could be a good thing to do against.
It's good. It's
monster,
a big monster.
Yeah.
But
a big monster that you're not likely to kill in one go.
Yeah.
And maybe you need to get other things on it.
Yeah, you might try and stun it with Gandalf. Then next turn, get Gandalf out of there and send in Boromir and Aragorn.
Yeah.
They can chop it up whilst it's fight 1.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. But a tough thing to get into. Again, I don't think that will come up much in games.
No, because you always prefer to hit the model, especially when you're strength 5 with Glandring, rather than try and knocking them out or just stunning them.
Yeah, I would
especially
agree
once you've won the fight, so you might try and wound it.
Thanks for your question, though, Jeremy Smith, Mr. American. We've got the Prancing Pony. He's put, I finished my exams in a couple of weeks, and I have 10 weeks summer holidays. As I'll be
10 weeks?
10 weeks.
Are you Irish or Scottish? Because I know they get ridiculous holidays. Well, summer holidays, not have many in the actual year. Yeah. They have a big break.
10 weeks. We're at college next year, and I won't be able to make it to many tournaments. I was thinking of coming up to Stockport.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, do it. What days in a normal week are you available for a game or two?
Thursday.
Thursday is a great day for gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I can sometimes do the odd weekend afternoon, but during the week is better.
Yeah.
You're not available at weekends, are you?
No.
But yes, do come up and let us know. Next up,
Ginger360. Hi guys, thanks for answering my question. And the Guards of the Fountain Court have been added to the cart. Good man.
Good choice.
My question this week, I've played with my Aragorn-led army and got battered by Saruman. Using Immobilize every turn, Aragorn was rendered practically useless. How do I stop this happening? I want revenge. Keep up the good work. All the best, Richard.
Thanks for your question.
Yeah, so there's not really much you can do. I'm sorry. When he's got a 2+ to mobilise, after you've used your 3 will points to stop it, he is effectively going to just keep him.
Kill him.
What's the best thing to do?
Shoot him.
It's easier said than done.
I know. Shoot him.
Yeah.
Wizards are nasty to play against.
Yeah.
They are. 2 wizards nasty to play against at the same time.
2 wizards and a bear.
2 wizards and a bear. That's right, Jay Clare.
It's even worse.
Jay Clare and his 2 wizards and a bear. He's, hit them with 52 models thing.
Hashtag. Yeah. It's sort of like the rock, paper, scissors is this, because Saruman is the sort of paper to rock, as it were. So you kind of beat him with another wizard, which would be your scissors. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean...
Or you need more paper.
How I killed Saruman when I played against
Baldwin.
Mr. Baldwin was...
Heroic combats.
Yeah. So I Sorceress blasted things into him that knocked him off his horse and knocked him over, and then came out heroic combated into him while he was on the floor and slaughtered him.
Yeah.
With Michael Pellinor.
You had a wizard.
I did have a wizard, yeah. Wizard.
Get
Gandalf in there.
Just become all hero. No, honestly, you've got a tough fight there. I think the best thing to do is save your will for when it's really needed. Like when you've set up the heroic combat to get into him, then use your will points. Maybe accept the early ones. Just like, I'm against 4 troops, I'll be fine maybe, but I might lose my horse. I don't know.
Next up, we got Barry O'Neill. Hey Barry. We like Barry. He's put, hey guys, as usual, thanks for the answers and great content. Pleasure. Look forward to seeing your Rohan terrain, James. Yeah, well,
you already should have done.
Yeah, you'll have seen a review, effectively, of the terrain. We should have gone up, and there was a couple of videos where we had it in front of us, which is pretty cool. It made us look quite professional, actually. Back on the couch now, but wearing matching t-shirts. Woo, woo. And you will see it more because we're going to include them in some narrative campaigns and stuff like that. So that'd be cool. He's put, this week I'm curious as to how long the tournament scene over there has been as good as it is. Has one a month been the norm since the start, or is this all more a recent development?
It's been this year that it's been once a month. Last year, I think
kicked off last year, didn't it?
Kicked off last year. We had about 8 tournaments, but the attendance was still pretty small. It was sort of, 12 was a good number, 16 or so was big. Whereas now we've had like 16 as the minimum, pretty much, near enough. So yeah, it's been this year has been the year for the Hobbit so far.
Yeah, it's been quite a recent thing. He's also put, sorry for the extra post. Oh, don't apologise. It's a pleasure, Barry. But I wondered if you could do me a favour. I just found and joined the Hobbit SBG Ireland group on Facebook and was wondering if you could ask your other Irish subscribers to check it out if they haven't already, please. They've 33, 34 members so far, and obviously the more SBGs we can get, the more gaming we can organise. Thanks in advance, guys. Well, you heard that. If you are from Ireland, there is the Hobbit SBG Ireland group on Facebook, and get on there and you'll be able to get yourself some more opponents. And, good way to support your Hobbit hobby there and find other players. So next up we have got
Johnny 6x8. Johnny 6x8. Okay. Rally to the banners of Dol Amroth. Kingdoms of men shall rise from the ashes. Just like to thank you for doing a great job on pushing the hobby forward, and I shall see you at Throne of Skulls and let the best men win.
Yeah, let the best men win.
He's taking Dol Amroth.
Dol Amroth, that's a really good force.
Yeah.
I like Dol Amroth. Steve still hasn't paid me for the Dol Amroth pikeman I give him. So rally to the banners of Dol Amroth, yes. I think the Kings of Men will prevail.
Yeah, I might dip out of that one. It seems to be getting quite popular now.
Yes, yeah, it's popular.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you honestly considered that, Jamie. My first ever Throne of Skulls, and you wanted to come and sabotage me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Next up, we've got Mason O'Neill. He's put Jon Snow, dun 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 dun. Jon Snow, dun dun dun. My question is that almost like a
football chant? Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
Yes, it is. I think you should do it. I think our subscribers will leave us if you don't do it.
I think we'll just wait until I do it.
More pressure on the Goblin. My question is, how many models do each of you owe all up? Like including the ones packed away still on their sprues?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've got no idea. Probably less than him.
I don't know.
Well, quite a few actually does, doesn't it?
I've got one big carry case full, 3 small carry cases full, 2 sort of Tupperware boxes full, and then a couple of boxes just knocking about. I honestly have no idea.
I must have about 200 miniatures, I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon I've got about 200 miniatures. That's not loads though, compared to some people. Next up we've got Turin, TLA. He's put, hi guys, a stupid question this week. What is the difference between these terms when describing army lists? Cheesy, fluffy, filthy, power gamer, thematic, and competitive. Okay, so first up, cheesy.
Cheesy is where you abuse models, basically. Like, if you were to spam Watchers of Karna and what else? Serpent Guard, that could be considered a cheesy force because you are using the undercosted troops to sort of you're abusing the loot.
I always thought cheese was more about combinations.
Yeah.
So so cheese would be like your Reavers in Shade.
Yeah.
Because he's asking for comparison. Then fluffy.
Okay.
Fluffy is obviously when you bring something which is really themey, thematic. But you've got thematic later on.
Fluffy, I'd say, is you've not taken the hardest options. Like you've taken a good mix of everything. So you've got even though my Rohan foot force could be considered thematic, it wouldn't be fluffy because it's all on with throwing spears. So I've taken the best possible within my constraints.
Yeah.
Whereas fluffy might have been to take 1/3 with shield, 1/3 with throwing spear shield, 1/3 with bow.
Yeah.
That would be a fluffy force because it's not abusing anything.
Then you got filthy. What's a filthy list compared to like a cheesy list?
I thought this is a really cheesy list.
Filthy is like, well, then you've got power gamer next.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah.
Lots of them sort of dip into each other's own meanings, basically. It's just, you can exchange them.
If something's competitive, I think something that's competitive is something which can do well, but it is going to rely on player skill, but it's still a competitive list. It's not something which is,
give to Joe on the street and he can play it as well as someone else.
Yeah. And a power gamer is someone who constantly abuses filthy and cheesy
Charles
combinations.
Charles what?
Yeah. So I guess that those are your comparisons.
And then thematic is pretty self-explanatory. You build your list around a theme, like the White Council.
All-mounted Rohan. That would be a theme. See, that would be a theme. But is it fluffy? Because it's...
No, it's not fluffy.
Why is it not fluffy?
Because you've used all elites.
I've not used all elites. Less than a third of my troops are elites.
We discussed this last time. You got Sons of Ale, upgraded Riders of Rohan to Red Shields, and Outriders. All of them are elites.
A Westfold Red Shield is not an elite.
Compared to a Rider Rohan, it is.
It's Fight 4 basic troops.
Fight 4 Bowman.
Okay.
It's not restricted to their bowman.
Okay.
You know it.
Okay. I love it how since this channel started, that people have been finding ways of reversing all the things that they used to say about how naff Rohan was.
Rohan,
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Next up, we've got Jonathan Punchon.
Cheers for the great content, guys. Who do you think the least used ring wraith is? Well, that's got to be the Tainted.
Tainted.
Your videos have helped me a lot. After watching your beginner's battle report, I went for a beginner game at my local GW and was asked if I actually was a beginner, as I knew most of the rules. Good man.
Boom!
We've taught people.
That's right. Amazing.
Yay.
I hope you said I'm a subscriber of the GBHL YouTube channel, and that's all it takes.
Thanks, guys, and keep up the good work.
It's a pleasure, and it's really good to hear that so many of you are learning more about the game from us.
Yeah.
And Jamie, more specifically. And then there's a post from me, because we're doing this on Tuesday, saying, listen, if you've got questions, get them in now, because we're about to film. So we actually managed to... Whoa, we got loads just in time. So the first person to get one in was Damien O'Byrne.
Just seeing you with a man for questions message. Ooh, the pressure. I know. Describe the perfect games room for me. Is it... I'm in the process of sorting mine out. Whee! Squeal.
What was that?
That's a squeal. What would you like to see? Furniture, artwork, cabinets, boards. It's not massive, space for a 6x4 board with 4 people around comfortably. So within reason, but give me some inspiration. Keep up the good work, boys. Looking forward to a 3-day loving at the weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Schools. I would like to see, we'll discuss this over the weekend when we see you anyway, but I think artwork. If you had some posters or pictures or prints or whatever up on the walls, it just adds a bit more to the room.
I think that what you need is a signed photograph of me and Jamie.
A mini fridge that I know you've got stocked with Diet Coke and beer.
Yes, that's a good call. A Sonos system, so you can have like thematic music playing.
Oh yeah.
So he doesn't have to rely on putting the DVD on. You can just put the soundtrack on wirelessly.
Spotify.
He's not having to. He's not having to sort of take up room in the gaming room with like a sound system or a TV or anything. Then you can just have Sonos in the corners for your music. That'd be good. Cabinets, obviously. I like your little cabinet display that you've got going on at the moment. So that'll obviously be in there. Looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah,
it's going to be cool. Next up, we've got Ian Marley. He's put, are you guys going to the Awkward Battles doubles in July, located in Huddersfield, as a team together? Or were you going to go to, or are you...
If you were, or are you going to the doubles tournaments, how would you agree on what you would take?
Oh, right, okay. Would you split the points cost half and take what you wanted within that boundary, or would you want to come up with a better rounded force for the points available?
Oh, yeah, it says... I meant to say, are you both going? Not are you going as Jamie has tagged himself as
going to the event.
Oh yeah.
Well, we were going to be going,
yeah,
and now I don't think we're going to be going.
No.
And there's a couple of reasons for that. First up, we were going to be going because it fit in nicely with there just being sort of the one a month thing. Then we decided against that because of the limited space there is at this tournament.
Yeah.
So it's only going to fit 6 teams. Now that's got a couple of issues.
Yeah.
One, JT has done really, really well at building up his own local customer base, gaming group, which is brilliant.
We'd feel kind of bad if we turned up and some of the local players then couldn't join in.
Yeah, because it'd be quite easy to fill those spaces with the rest of us, as it were. With it being under 8 teams as well, it doesn't mean that the points don't qualify for the league, but that shouldn't necessarily matter. I mean, it's all good fun. But then the real kind of, right, we probably aren't going to be going, is because there's an East Grinstead tournament, which we were really, really keen to go to when it came up. And that's literally just at the end of June, isn't it? So then it's all a little bit too close. So we're probably not going to be going, but don't want to discourage anybody else from going, because it'll be a great event. JT will make you feel really, really welcome. In terms of how would we format it and what we decide to take, well, we were going to do
just take half each.
No.
Yes, we were.
No, we weren't. Right? That's what I said. And then this one here started sending me loads of really ultra competitive things. Like, right. You can take like 2 Sons of Ale, and I'll take this massive Wood Elf Force that I usually take. And that's what it did. Right, I'm going to find the messages and I'm going to out you. Out your disgraceful behaviour.
Yeah.
And even when we were discussing
I feel like you take Oakenbrand and 2 Sons. Give me +2 courage. I'd be like courage 7 elves, and we'll just hit this.
Yeah, it was massively.
Yeah, it probably was.
It was like, or we should just take this Wood Elf army that I would normally take, and I will let you control these, but I'll tell you what to do with them.
Control the Sentinels or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, probably was. Your suggestion, we take 400 points, you take 400 points Sons of Ale, I take 400 points Knights of Rivendell. So.
No, I said, because it was 800 points on. I said, I'll just take 400 points of Sons of Ale. You're like, no.
No, don't be silly.
I was like, it'd be good fun.
No.
Knight of Pelennor and 10 Sons.
10 Sons, I think it is.
10 Sons is 400 points.
Ish. Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
No.
490. Oh, sorry, 399. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Oh no, 12 is 499. Yeah, 12 is 499.
The full warband.
Yeah. So I was well up for that because I thought it'd be real fun. But Mr. Competitive here, is against that. We're probably not going to go, but we hope everybody else has a really good time. Next up, we got Elliot McDonald.
Young Abe.
Yeah. He's put, hi guys, great video as always. Probably won't be able to post for the next month, but I'll try, as I'm away with university on an archaeological dig in Cumbria. Awesome. I study archaeology. We're excavating a Roman temple. Very much looking forward to it. That sounds really cool. Give us updates. Let us know how you get on.
It's not real. It's like lesser history.
Lesser history. just digging, isn't it?
Just digging.
Digging and brushing.
Digging, brushing, hope you find something. Like, something might have been here. Let's check the historical
probably
documents.
Was here at some point. On that note, what periods of history interest you the most? Thanks very much. I'm looking forward to the backlog of videos when I get back. So you should. We've got lots of cool stuff planned. Did we talk about this before?
We have done. For me, it's the Napoleonic era and ever growing, sort of like 8th century, 12th to the 10th, 12th, the sort of like the Saxon era.
Yeah.
Dark Ages.
I used to be really into my ancient and classical history, so, ancient Greeks and, Alexander and all that kind of stuff. And then the Romans as well, I was really into all of that. And then, Dark Ages kind of history. Some
For me, it goes pretty much sort of Napoleonic all the way up to the end of World War One. After the end of World War One, I get really bored with World War Two. World War Two just bores me to tears.
I think World War Two is very interesting, and World War One is very interesting, and I like all of sort of the sort of empire building kind of history as well. Is really interesting for different countries, and sort of how effectively our map of the world has shifted even in the last 200-300 years. So lots of periods of time. Next up, we've got this charming man,
Mr. Thomas Harrison.
He's put, if you could win just one award from the multitude that are available at this year's Throne of Skulls, which would it be? This includes your Middle-earth's Deadliest Warband MIDI tournament. We're not taking part in that,
You might be, in case we got odd numbers.
Okay, I might be taking.
You're taking Isengard.
Yeah.
You've got to take our winner.
Yeah, we've got to take our winner. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
P.S. Don't say overall winner, guys, as we know that won't happen as you're both taking Rohan. Whether it's all foot or all mounted, it doesn't matter. Only joking. With Throne of Skulls, anything has a chance to which
is the great thing.
Yeah. Well, that and the fact that it's in Warhammer World. Keep up the sterling work, guys, as always.
Well, there's some special awards that are going to be there.
Yeah, there's like best painted miniature force.
That won't happen for me.
No. Best painted army.
Hmm?
Best painted armies there.
That won't happen for me.
Best painted siege engine.
That won't
Best
happen.
painted monster or something
for
on
me.
large base. Most heroic single act.
That could be quite a cool thing to win.
Yeah, you got to try and win that one. That would be cool to win. Then there's a wooden spoon. Is there a wooden spoon? There's no wooden spoon. Then there's the best of each race, and then overall winner, and then most sporting, and then ours.
Of course, I would like to be the overall winner, but then
You
being the
can't
best
say
of
that.
being the best of your group, I think is a big
That,
achievement.
and then there's also the Green Dragon prizes, which is the quiz on Saturday night.
I want to win the quiz because I'm in your quiz team, Tom Harrison. Be good.
I'd like to win best of race.
Hmm?
That's the one you want.
Yeah.
Best of race.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Look forward to seeing you this weekend. Really looking forward to seeing you, mate. Next up, we've got Larry Miller.
Throne of Skulls was the first game I ever played against Tom Harrison. The very first game, and I lost.
Devastating.
What else? I was like, I've never met this guy before. I don't need to worry too much. And then proceeded to have he knew he was played the game, and by the end of it, I was like, oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Thank God I'm not in this category.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You weren't in the same category?
Yeah, I took Gandalf. And
okay.
took it from the Hobbit to go into the Alliance faction.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I need my full free peoples.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Next up, we've got Larry Miller. He's put, being told I need to get a question in quickly. Yes, you were. But I can't think of anything. I know. You said before that you think that feinting should only be usable when you have the same or higher fight value than your opponent. If that was the case, do you think the bonus should be
increased as well?
The bonus you get should be increased as well. As I personally don't think re-rolling ones is worth risking losing drawn combats.
It's interesting, isn't it?
You could effectively re-roll to wound. Could be a good. Would that be too
That seems very strange, though. Very, very powerful, though.
Re-roll to wound.
You essentially get Bane of Kings. If you need 6s, it's not so bad. But then on heroes and things,
And if you're the same or
I think re-roll to maybe like re-rolling 1s and 2s, like a better poison. Maybe. Well, I think
re-rolling ones is good. It seems to. It always seems to crop up sort of at an important time.
You it seems to benefit you once during the game, which is fair.
Yeah, which is about right.
Yeah. And then finally, it's Camille Demansky. Hi there, thanks for your answer for my question. This week, I don't know what yet to ask. Too short notice, James. You maybe, or I don't know. Keep up the good work and have fun at Throne of Skulls.
Well, thank you very much for your comment, Camille. And thanks for everybody who got their question. And we're really sorry if you ask a question after. Well, I'll put a little note on.
Yeah, you should.
I'll do that now. No more questions. No more questions filmed already. GBHL James.
This is like some sort of past. You're going to break everyone's mind here.
Let me post. How strange.
Well, you scroll, you might have to sign back in.
I'll work it out.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's been another week's edition of Speak Friend and Question. I'd like to congratulate myself on winning Throne of Skulls, because by the time you watch this, I will have raised the trophy. Oh, it'd be amazing. It would be amazing.
We don't have that. You're too smug.
Yes, I am.
Karma's going to bite you in the ass.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm going to get absolutely smashed. It's been GBHL James.
GBHL Jamie.
With another week's edition of Speak Friend and Question. Make sure you comment, like, share and subscribe.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming!